Today we customised a Range Rover Sport SVR for a McDonald's franchise owner. Problem is, he sold all his franchises. Well, you'll have to wait till the end when we speak to him and ask him why he sold all his McDonald's franchises. But anyway, so the car is already in the workshop. So if you follow me, I'm going to show you, we've started stripping the car down already. It was a standard Range Rover Sport SVR. It's a 2021 model, and the customer has waited very, very patiently to get his car customised. It is getting the wide edition Cabaro body kit on there. As you know, we put the wider arches, the bigger 24-inch alloy wheels, the rear bumper, quad exhaust, and if you come to the front of the car, the lads have already started stripping the bumper down on the front end. And we're going to keep the original bonnet with the exposed carbon on there. And we do have the Cabaro bonnet, as you've seen in our previous vlogs, or our pictures. I'll show you one now on the screen now. We've got the bonnet vent that goes on top, but this has already got vented bonnet, so it makes sense to keep it how it is, because it is an SVR as well. And yeah, so it's having the full transformation on this car, and also it's having the Star Galaxy roof lights, which we've already done. This is the Alcantara roof lining. It's got the panoramic roof, and a lot of people do ask us, if it does have a panoramic roof, can you still do the Star lights? Yes, we can. And we just do it all around the edges, and we just blitz it out at the front and also around the back as well. Sorry, that's the front, that's the back. So it's all done. It's got roughly about 1200 fibre optics in there. And as you can see, we have to do these by hand. And this is a very skilled procedure that we use, and Rolls-Royce do this as well, and they charge a fortune to do this on their cars, but we charge a fraction of the price, and the job is just as good. So this is going into there as well. We're not doing anything much more to the interior, maybe some mood lights, etc. So this customer is currently away on holiday, and he's away for approximately 5 weeks, so we've got that time scale to get all his car complete. He's a very knowledgeable gentleman who's been very successful in business, and he's had a few franchises of McDonald's, and he's given it all up, sold all his franchises. But question is, why has he done that? But anyway, he's done well. He's enjoying his life now. He's bought himself an SVR, and he said that I have to put the Birmingham body kit on there. Rightly so, because it is one of the greatest body kits that we have done for the Range Rover Sport. We have got a new Range Rover Sport body kit coming out for the brand new Range Rover, so stay tuned for that. And I know I've been saying that on my vlogs endlessly, but it does take time to get these body kits right, and I think we might have mastered this one. But let's see, just wait patiently, and hopefully we'll be revealing that new body kit very, very soon. But anyway, I'll show you a few cars around the workshop while the lads get on with this Range Rover Sport. We have a Range Rover Vogue L405, and check out that number plate. I think that is brilliant. Macca. All it says it, doesn't it? I mean, it's not exactly that, but still, when somebody looks at that, they will know what that number plate means. But it's got the Birmingham Aero body kit on there. It's got the front bumper, if you have a look around the back. So this is quite a cost-efficient body kit. I think it's about £2,000 supplied and fitted. It's got the Birmingham rear bumper with a quad exhaust tips as well. We've got the Birmingham branding on there as well. But this is a very cost-efficient body kit for the Range Rover L405, and we do have the SVO body kits for that, and also the Aero Birmingham body kit, and we also have the Bison body kit for the Range Rover L405. But anyway, this car's done. Customer's here to collect the car, so this car will be leaving the workshop now. But X5s as well, actually. We don't really go on about X5s, but we do have the Aero body kits for the BMW X5. And this is the G05 model. And we can get this fitted for you in the same day, so we can have the same day turnaround. And this consists of a top spoiler. Obviously, it's got the masking on there as well, because we need the glue to dry. We glue it on, not just use double-sided tape. And so it's got the top spoiler, mid-level spoiler, rear diffuser. You've got the side skirts as well, the additional side skirts that go underneath the original skirts. Coming down the front of the car, we've got the lower front lip painted in gloss black already, so we can supply this body kit to you, and if you want it fitted, we can also supply and fit as well. So these body kits are in stock. We also have the new Aero kit for the new BMW X5, the LCI. So they're very, very popular body kits. So they are in stock now as well, so please do give us a call for the BMW X5s. Range Rover here, painted in matte black. Robert doing some modifications on it. Right, okay, so you're making some extra nostrils in there, Robert. Have you done it? Did you cut it? Let's have a look. Oh, that's better, Robert. Yeah, that's better. We won't talk about it on camera, Robert, but I don't know. You did say you had a bad back, but let's see, it's a lot better. You had there were a couple of mil out, but we have to get it perfect I think that's perfect now. So we have to cut our hole for the radar, and the customer wanted a second hole on the side so it's uniform. Well, Robert unfortunately cut it a little bit wrong, but he got it right now. Sometimes we do make mistakes, but what do they say on that board?
Learn from the mistakes.
What's our ethos over there? Do a job right first time. Robert is one of my master technicians. Brilliant. So we've got a Defender here. We've got the nice subtle body kit for the Defender. We've got a twin LED roof bar spoilers as well, which is not complete yet. We're just fitting them on at the top. So we've got both we've got quad LED lights, so 2 on each side. We've got the lip kit as well now. So we've got the subtle body kit as well for the Defender. We've got the bonnet vents, SVR style bonnet as well. So this is another cost-efficient body kit for the Land Rover Defenders. If you're in a budget and you want to make your Defender look obviously extravagant, unique, we have these body kits in stock as well, so they are quite cost-effective. We've got the front lower lip spoiler, we've got the top front roof spoiler, we've got the quad lights or the double lights, got both of them in stock. We've got the bonnet vents, side vents, we've got the colour-coded door mouldings, side steps. We've also got the rear top spoiler, also have the exhaust as well, the quad exhaust. We have them for the 2 litre and the 3 litre. So yeah, so that's one version of the Defender. We've got another one, which is the Falcon, of course, the Barag's Eye Falcon, our own design. Brand new Land Rover Defender. We've got the exposed alloy wheel, got the rear bumper, quad exhaust, wheel arches, wider wheel spaces, mud track tyres, side steps. And so if you look inside here, this interior is almost complete. We painted that all black, but this is getting a full leather interior for the whole, the seats are getting changed. We're putting our own design in there, so the seats have been taken out. This is commercial Defender 90, and it's got 3 seats at the front. We've got 2 seats and a jump seat in the middle, and we're doing obviously a bespoke design for them. But all the dashboard, as you can see, is being painted black, just around down here as well, and it looks a lot better compared to the one that's obviously not painted. But this is not complete yet, but I will hopefully show you this when it's complete. We do have our steering wheels as well in carbon fibre. They are in stock as well, which I'll show you a little bit later on. Salam, Pa, how you doing? You okay? How's it going, Pa? You've still not retired, have you?
No, man. Still trying.
You're 2 years too late. If you've seen in our vlogs previously, Pa, aka Zaf, he has a garage behind my unit, and he's been working endlessly, as you know his story, people that do know him. He's been working since as far back as I can remember, because I remember I bought my car to you as well. I've told this story many times. On a walking stick as well, and he's still not giving up. It's like, when did you say stop?
That's it, stop now, that's it now.
Because I've got a customer that's bought his car in actually, and he has a franchise of Macdonald's. Very successful businessman. He was printing money. But he said, enough is enough.
That's it.
And he sold all his branches of McDonald's. I don't know why he sold them. Maybe because he's not a big fan of what McDonald's do and who they support. Or maybe he just had enough and he thought, you know what, life is too short. You have to work to a certain point and then enjoy your life as well. But you have a different mentality, don't you? What's your views on retiring and working?
You keep working, pass your time is better than sitting on.
So for you, it's like you rather work than sit at home, be bored, twiddling your thumbs. But why do you travel? You got kids abroad, you know, they're doing really well. You should travel, sit down in the park, read a book, do you know what I mean? Enjoy your life. But you did promise me, and I came back early from Dubai actually. You said, I'm gonna have a retirement party. And when I landed here, you changed it. You said, oh, well, I'm not retiring anymore.
No, we will inshallah now.
When?
Very soon now.
Okay, Pa, we'll take it easy, man. A lot of love for you. Great inspiration, trust me. You're still working hard, and you know what? May God give you a long life and a healthy life. Keep going, Pa. Right, okay, so that's Pa. He's, well, hopefully he will retire soon one day. If not, I'll make sure you do. Okay, right, Tony's car is almost complete. It's getting detailed in the showroom, and Tony is on his way from Birmingham to collect his customized Range Rover SVR. It looks phenomenal. Now, Tony obviously is a retired, successful businessman. He had a franchise of a few Macdonald stores, and he's retired and has been very successful. So we will speak to him about his business journey and also why he decided to customize the SVR. Right, so we are in the workshop. Tony is on his way. So just before we do the reveal on his car, let's just show you around on a few of the cars that we are working on in the workshop. We are currently servicing our spray booths at the moment. We have to do this on a very regular basis. Now, obviously, we have to do this to make sure that our paint jobs are clean, dust-free, and obviously the spray booths are working correctly. Now, we have to do that at least once a month because the use of the spray booth is quite a lot. We do spray a lot of cars each month, and so we have to maintain that. Just like a car, obviously, if you don't maintain it, it'll break down, and that's exactly what the spray booth's like as well. We've got 2 spray booths and a mixing room as well, and they do get serviced, and that's going to get done, and hopefully we can continue with our paint jobs. At the moment, we've stopped for today, but we've got a Range Rover Sport here. Robert is finishing off. This is our LM Sport body kit, which is very, very popular. So if you have a 2014 to 2021, we have the Baragzai Aero LM body kit, which is available. So please do contact us if you're interested in this kit. Got a few G-Wagons here. As you know, we're very popular with the G-Wagon conversions, facelift conversions from old to new. So we've got one here which we've painted in military green, and we've got another one here in like a Daytona grey. And yeah, so we've got a few more other G-Wagons as well around the workshop. But let's talk about this Range Rover here. So this is the new Range Rover with the Baragzai body kit. A little bit of detailing just for the lining it up just before we paint it, make sure it fits correctly. Now this is for a customer from, where's he from, Robert? Come on, you should know, man. You know, I can't even remember where he's from, but anyway. He's from England, yeah, he's from England. We have got another customer with a similar car coming from Belgium. Yes, and he's actually blasting my phone right now, and I've not spoke to him. I will speak to him after when I've done this filming, and he's going to bring his car as well, get it customized. Brilliant body kit, and like I said to you, this is going to be one to watch out for in future vlogs, so stay tuned. We've got another one over there, wide arch Range Rover, that's been previously modified by another body shop, but the customers bought it to us as there were a few defects on the wide arches. They were cracking and the paint job wasn't the best, so we're going to rectify this Range Rover. Where the primer is, we've filled it all because they're all cracked. All the wheel arches were cracked, door mouldings. Paint job was a little bit patchy, not very clear on the lacquer as well. And so we've done a full respray and repaired all the bumpers as well, which are in the spray booth at the moment. So these are all the cars that we are working on in the workshop, and make sure you subscribe on our channel, guys, and press the notification button for future vlogs and future car customization and builds that we are doing. Be notified. Anyway, it's almost time to reveal Tony's car. He'll be arriving very, very soon, but just before he arrives, I'm feeling very, very hungry. One of my friends has bought me lunch for one of my favorite takeaways in Bradford. Well, I've got to be watching my diet. Let's go have some lunch and have a chat about good food. Thank you very much, sir. Top delivery driver from Barbecue Express. This is my lunch from Barbecue Express, which is in Bradford BD8, just off Toller Lane. Right, so okay, this is one of my favourite takeaways, by the way. And I ordered my lunch from there, and I'm not a fan of McDonald's, as Tony is coming to get his car collected, and he is a franchisee of McDonald's. But unfortunately, there's many reasons why we don't eat McDonald's. One, because the food is not healthy. It's very, very bad for you, especially the kids that are watching. Try to keep away from McDonald's food. And also, they support genocide. For that reason, I've boycotted McDonald's. So have you, Ali, yeah? So this is the reason I go to Barbecue Express. Well, not the reason. I actually go to Barbecue Express because they actually do probably the freshest food, the healthiest food as well. And especially now, I've got to make sure that I'm obviously looking after myself, health-wise, diet-wise. But Ali, you get off, sir. Have a good day, stay safe, drive carefully. So I've been going to Barbecue Express for many, many years. I'm probably one of their best customers. Now the reason why is because they do healthy food. And to be fair with you, for many years, like a lot of people that are probably watching, I've been abusing my body with junk food. Barbecue Express do very healthy food. They have many grill options. And like I said, do make sure you check them out, guys. Highly recommended, great service as well. Go there, ask for Osman Ifti or Nisa, they will take care of you. But anyway, today for lunch, they have sent me, as you can see, my mouth's watering already, grilled chicken pieces with veg and obviously rice as well. Very healthy option compared to obviously fried food, etc. And what else have they got over here? God, they've sent me a heavy lunch today, haven't they? Wow. What is in here? Oh my God, they've sent me a full chicken. I'm not going to eat all of this. Full chicken. Well, obviously they sent me chips as well, which is probably not a healthy option. But anyway, you can have a little bit of chips. But I'd tend to go for the chicken on its own. But anyway, do make sure you check them out, guys. Barbecue Express on Toller Lane in BD8. And we're going to do a competition to win a dinner for two at Barbecue Express. And I'm going to do a competition. Let's ask a question. Since Tony owns a Range Rover Sport SVR, my question is, what does SVR stand for? Now, that's just an abbreviation, so I need the full word. What is SVR short for? So just comment below in the comments and I'll pick one random winner for a dinner for two at Barbecue Express in Bradford. And anyway, you guys, obviously, let me enjoy my lunch. Answer the question in the comments below while I enjoy my lunch. Mr. Macdonald. Tony Macdonald.
How are you doing, my friend?
Brilliant.
Amu, nice to see you again. It's been a while.
It's been
But here we are.
a long time, hasn't it? It's
Here
been
we
a
are.
long time.
Here we are.
How's it going anyway? Looking fresh?
Trying to stay fit and healthy.
Can I just ask, I know it's quite rude to ask, what's your age?
Oh.
This is where the journey starts, doesn't it? Then we're going to go
67.
backward. 67?
67.
Bless you. You don't look,
67.
obviously, you look, I'd say you look about early 50s. You're looking well. You can tell us what's the key
Crazy.
to looking young, being happy and successful?
Well, look after yourself. I was saying to Dawu that, I fast every day from 9 p.m. until 1 p.m. the next day. And my first meal every day
Wow.
is always fruit. And I try and do that every day, wherever I am. That is the routine. And a little bit of exercise, and family.
Yeah.
If you live good, then hopefully God will bless you with goodness.
Of course, definitely.
And that's the most important.
But how do you manage a good diet when you've been a franchisee of, I'm not going to say junk food king, but McDonald's? You've been a McDonald's franchise. How many branches did you have?
I was a franchise with McDonald's since 1995. I left the system.
Were you born
last
then?
year.
I was on 99.
99.
Yep.
So he was in the clouds, wasn't
There
he?
you go, a baby. So I finished with 6 restaurants.
Wow.
And like everything else, it is discipline. You can have whatever you want, but it is when you have it, and at the same time making sure that you balance out, life. Everything in life is balance.
Yeah.
Everything in life is balance.
So you weren't really a big fan of McDonald's food then, were you? Fish fillets,
Well,
all the burgers.
Fun, obviously over the years, I ate the food.
Yeah.
And, McDonald's will tell you that it is a choice.
Yeah.
It is food that people love
Yeah.
because of the business, but it is choice and it is balance.
Yeah.
And once you make good choices and good balance, you can enjoy the food, but it is not expected that you eat the food every day.
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm not a big fan of McDonald's. Obviously, the food is not really good for me because I had a little bit of a health scare actually.
Okay.
And obviously, food like that can cause damage to your body. So you got to eat clean, guys. Just like Tony, even though he's the big boss or was the big boss before he retired at McDonald's, but he always ate clean. That's the key thing, isn't it?
It is. I say, you try and eat it is either grown in the ground
Yeah.
or it comes from animals. And if you do that, then you won't go far wrong. But like in everything in life, have a little treat every now and again.
Yeah, of course. You have a cheat day, don't you?
Yeah, you gotta have a little treat, and once you're sensible, then hopefully, you remain fit and healthy.
Yeah, well, there's some words of wisdom from Tony about living healthy and good diet. But tell us about your successful business journey. Where did it start? And how a man like yourself have such a successful business?
I started in business in my late 20s, and eventually I ended up being a franchise with McDonald's in 1995, and that journey started after a visit to the US, and I saw that there were franchisees of color over there, and at the time there wasn't a lot of franchisees, or I didn't know a lot of franchisees of color in the UK. And I made the inquiry and I was successful. So I did my training in 1994 and I bought my first restaurant, Perry Bar in Birmingham, in November 1995. And through hard work, endeavor, luck, and the grace of God, I ended up owning 6 restaurants when I left the system last year.
Wow, brilliant. So what made you retire then?
You know, I think all of us have a time.
Yeah.
All of us have a time. And I think it was my time, 28 years doing the things that I wanted to do, not only in terms of the business, but, I think that one of the benefits, in my view, about McDonald's was that it allowed me to do a lot of stuff in the community. It allowed me to employ some young people and see them grow to be adults in their own right. And it was just my time. It was just my time to leave. Because, we fall in love with business.
Yeah.
And we are in the business. But you also always need to have an exit. When is the time for you to go?
Yeah.
Because, we're not here forever.
Yeah, of course.
And as much as we love business, we also got to love and enjoy life.
I've been thinking like that recently, haven't I? I've been talking very similar. Obviously, I'm a lot younger, but I'm always thinking about retirement because the key thing is knowing when to stop. Because when you're so successful and you get a certain income and you're used to that kind of lifestyle, you always feel like you want more and more. The humans, it's just greed. But
I always say to kids, I started working, when I was 14. It was only a paper round, but I started my first job proper when I was 17.
Yeah.
And I'm now 67. So those years are years that you work to, for your family. But then at some point you've got to say, you know what, you need to take some time for yourself.
Yeah.
Because, none of us are here forever.
Yeah.
And if we're lucky and we're healthy, and please God, I'm healthy and lucky at this age, then hopefully I'll have some time to enjoy the effort that I put in, when I was an employee and then when I was an employer.
Yeah.
And it was just my time to say, okay, for the next stage of my life, basically.
That's brilliant. That's a great story. Obviously, successful businessman, retired when he knows when to retire. But anyway, a great story. Brilliant businessman, but you've got a Range Rover SVR. 67-year-old Tony Macdonald, I'm going to call you. I've got a Range Rover SVR. And everybody watching is probably going to be thinking, you should be probably in a nice, just a basic Range Rover or a Rolls Royce maybe. Why an SVR? That's the question.
I think Navid, I think part of the problem with the world is that we pigeon people into certain holes. For me, age is a number.
Yeah, of course.
We all will get older.
Yeah.
That's just a process of life and genetics. But it doesn't mean that you have to be old. And there's a difference between getting older and being old. And I think as long as you have a mentality that you will try your best to not get old before your time, then age is just a number.
Yeah.
So for me, I bought a car, to be honest, because if I look back at my history of cars, my first car was a TR7. After the TR7, I had Lotuses for many and many, many years. And after the Lotuses, I had Jaguar X-Types. So for me, I've always had an interest in what I might call sporty cars. So when I bought the Range Rover, to be honest, I see it as being the last car that I will buy. And I bought it because, as I get a little bit older, I can't maybe bend down as old as I used to with some of these fancy cars. But the Range Rover, is a quality car, and I saw it as being a car for life. And through yourselves, now that I know it can be modified, it'll never get old.
Heavily modified.
It'll never get old. So, it was just a quality vehicle that I bought, intending that, it will serve me for many, many, many years in the future.
Well, it has been heavily modified, and we might not do one of these again because you've gone for the wide edition Cabaro Barakzai body kit, which Dawood, I think he pushed you to the wide arches, and we don't like doing the wide arches on the SVR, the Cabaro kit, because it takes a long time. And obviously it's a lot of work, but when it's done, it's a masterpiece. And I think we have created just that for you.
Well, I mean, I've followed you guys for years, and I think that I always intended to have something done.
Yeah.
Maybe it's being done a little bit sooner than I thought I would.
Yeah.
But again, and then, you know, I always thought, well, if I was going to get it done,
Yeah.
then I was going to get it done once and get it done properly.
Yeah.
And that was the intention. And having spoken to Dawood, I think ultimately he convinced me that that was the right way to go.
Yeah.
So, you know, here we are.
Well, definitely, I think this is one of the best
Here we are.
Range Rover SVRs that we've customized. The color is vibrant. But anyway, I'm not going to say much. But how's Dawood been dealing with you anyway?
Fantastic. You know, from the very first phone call to our, what I'll call it, negotiations, he's been very good, very friendly, very fair. You know, when I came down the first time, you know, he offered me hospitality, showed me around the workshop, obviously sent me a lot of information before I came down on some of the work that you guys had done on Range Rovers. So yeah, he's been great, and you know, I think he's a credit to yourself, mate.
So do you think I'm ready to retire? Shall I hand over the keys? He wants to sit on that Lamborghini desk, doesn't he? Or should I wait a little bit more?
Well, you know, sometimes you have to wait a little bit more until we are sure that...
Will I know when it's my time?
You will know. You will definitely know.
Right, okay, well, I'm looking forward to that day.
You'll definitely know.
But Tony, thank you very much for your words of wisdom. You're a successful businessman, done brilliantly. And like I said to you, hopefully, you know, we've done a good job on your car.
Yeah.
Or you can deal with Dawood, obviously, if you haven't. But I'm sure you're going to be happy. But anyway, let's waste no time, guys, and let's go do the reveal. Right behind these shutters is your Range Rover Sport SVR, fully customized, wide edition body kit. Looks spectacular, but I promise you, when I lift them shutters up, you're gonna have a shock. Tony, it's been a long wait. Have you been to Brazil? Where have you been? To Brazil?
Barbados.
Barbados. How was it anyway?
It was fantastic.
Nice.
Had a fantastic
Do you see any Range Rover SVRs out there?
No.
No? Well, this is gonna be one of the kind in Birmingham, guys. I'm telling you now. I don't think it'll drive through Mcdonald's drive-through, by the way. It's too wide, so be careful.
Okay.
Don't be doing that, okay?
Okay.
But right behind these shutters is your customized Range Rover Sport SVR.
I'll turn this way and then I'll look around and see what it is.
Okay then, you can wait. I'll tell you when to turn around. Right, Tony. Come with here, sir. Let's keep going. There's your Range Rover SVR wide edition Barrack's Eye.
Whoa!
Come on then, bring it out. Come over here. Watch it before he runs you over. Be careful. What do you think, sir? Check out the paintwork. Check out the craftsmanship on there.
I am
artists.
Lost for words.
You like it?
Lost for words.
Come on, let's walk around and show you. You got the carbon exhaust on there. What do you think? It looks like a beast.
I said I'm
Come on, Tony. You're a man of many words, you.
I'm seldom lost for words. Seldom. In all of my 67 years, everybody sees me as a talker at events and functions and whatever. I can get up and speak, but this is serious wow factor.
Thank you very much, sir.
Wow factor.
Thank you very much.
You know,
I'm glad you like the car. Obviously, they always say you fall in love with the first sight, don't you?
You guys.
You know it as soon as you see it.
Yeah. It is fantastic. Fantastic.
Right, Dawood, come on, go around. Tell him what you've done, what you promised him. Has Dawood delivered? That's the question.
More than delivered from what I can see.
More than delivered.
More than delivered.
That's a statement, that, Dawood.
More than delivered.
Right, come on, let's start from front of the car. Look at that monster. Should we put a big M on there for you?
The B will do.
The B will do, of course. Yeah. Right, okay, go on then. Let's go around the car and show you exactly what we've done.
So put the Barrack's carbon lettering on for you, the Barrack's centre grille, the Cabaro front bumper with the DRLs in there, the gloss black front splitter. We've left the exposed carbon bonnet on there. The wide arches.
Let's give this a little bit more time, please. Right, because we have to. This is where the time was.
I
As
know,
you can see, we can stick the arches on
No,
like
no.
a lot of people do. But we've actually molded this into the body. Now look, that looks like it's come from the
Now you
factory.
can see by the lines, everything
Perfection,
fits.
artist.
Everything fits.
Now Range Rover should bring a wide edition. They should obviously get
Everything
inspiration from us. Right, come on, coming around the car with the 24-inch alloy wheels. Whose choice was that?
Again, you know, in speaking to Dawu, that we jointly agreed that would be the best fit.
Good choice
For the car.
I normally go for the XLs, but Dawood always goes for the Shurikens. But you know what? They are brilliant.
Yeah.
Go on then, Dawood. Keep it going, mate.
Side steps.
Yeah.
Carbon fibre thing.
Exposed carbon fibre side vents. Carbon fibre mirror covers. We've done the side steps. The wide arches at the back as well.
Don't forget the lower door mouldings.
Oh yeah, I can't forget them.
What's going on?
The door mouldings.
Slacking a little bit now, isn't it? Don't it?
See, I'm telling you, you can't retire. You can't retire yet.
Can't retire
You
yet.
still got to train up some more.
Oh, mate. All right, go on, carry on.
Bit of rear roof spoiler. We've got the carbon barracks electric at the back. The exposed boot trim in carbon as well. The large carbon exhaust. We've gone for the larger version as requested.
Listen to this, by the way. We've modified the exhaust for you.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
There you go, spitting out. They look a lot better, them, don't they?
100%.
Yeah. Masterpiece.
Yeah.
The fins with the lower bumper,
Yep.
the intricate
Yeah,
detailing.
yeah.
The detailing.
Didn't
Forget
expect
it,
that.
you're missing the detail.
Did not expect that. Did not expect
Wide
that.
wheel spaces as well.
Did not expect that.
Slimline tyres.
Can't forget the
that.
shield.
Of course. The Barrackside badge, of course. You've officially been Barrackside.
I know. I'm not part of the family.
Well, and the colour itself will
Yeah.
give the car a full respray. Look
Okay.
at the vibrancy in that clear coat lacquer. It's like a mirror. You don't need a mirror now anymore.
fantastic.
You're a good looking
I can-
man.
I can get up in the
Only you
morning.
have hair like me where you need to come with me and Dawood. We've got to make sure we've got a mirror around us.
I can get up in the morning and
Exactly.
just look in the mirror.
But obviously, I know it's taken a little bit longer, but these
Yeah.
jobs do take a
I know,
long time
I
because,
know.
like I said to you, they've done each arch is molded on individually, and as you can see, the way it flows into the body and continues into the bumper and around the car, it does take
Yes,
time.
it's,
It's like an artist, you know, building a sculpture, and this is what this car is.
You know, as I said, sometimes the wait is worth it, and
Yes.
sometimes it isn't. But I can say 100% that the wait has been worth it.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
So, question is,
That's it.
what marks do you give Dawood for his service?
12.
12.
Thank
What
you,
marks
Tony.
do you give to the car with the workmanship that we've done to it?
Well, you know, being at 10 is the maximum, then times 2, 10.
Thank you very much, sir.
If that could be a possible mark, as I said.
Well,
looking
I'll
at it,
double that.
looking at it,
I'll
is
double that for you,
fantastic.
sir. You're a great gentleman.
Thank you.
I'll give you
Pleasure meeting
50
you, bro.
out of 10.
Thank you.
You're a great inspiration, great story, and obviously enjoy your SVR.
Yeah.
And if you do see Tony in Birmingham, up and down, is it Broadway? What's that road called? Broadway.
Broad Street.
Broad Street, that's what it is.
Broad Street.
You never know, on a Saturday night you might see
Who
Tony
knows?
in Broad Street
Who
in
knows?
his SVR.
At my old age.
Do
who
pop your
knows?
horn, give him a shout, take a picture of it, tag us in it, and we'll repost it. But thank you very much, Tony.
Thank you, guys.
I'll let you go around the car,
Okay.
enjoy it.
Thank you.
Dawood
Thank you,
going
Tony.
on. And also,
Fantastic
hang on a
job.
minute. He's
Go on.
definitely slacking, mate. I've got.
No, I already know.
I cannot
The Star
retire.
Galaxy roof lining.
Who got the
No. How do you
He said
buy
leave it until, he did say leave it until the end. So I got to give him that.
That's
I
the
gotta give
special
him that.
piece at the
He
end.
did, so let's go
Gotta give
inside. Come on, Tony, check out the starlights inside. How could you forget that? You got 1,000
Yeah.
individual pieces of fibre optics in there.
Fantastic.
Obviously, at night it'll be a lot more brighter. You can change it to many different colours of your choice, and you can set it with your radio, the music as well.
Okay.
And yeah, it's
Fantastic. As I said,
like a nice Rolls Royce feature for you there
As I
when you're
said.
driving around. Obviously, retired life. You know, a bit of tranquility in your life. You
Yeah,
park up
yeah.
somewhere, nice scenic view in Birmingham. Just stare at the starlights.
yeah.
Enjoy. Well,
No,
thank you
as I
very much,
said,
sir.
Been a pleasure and thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Right, okay, so there's Tony, Mr. Macdonald's car, all customised Range Rover SVR. Obviously, a brilliant, great, successful businessman who's retired now and driving around in his customised Range Rover Sport Barrackside. As you can see, vibrant colour. He's very happy with it. And obviously, if you do have a Range Rover Sport and you want it customising, please do give us a call. Make sure you subscribe, comment and like, guys. Share all our videos, and I'll see you on the next vlog.